All right, we're in the camp. Got our mission. We got infiltrate. Best we can. But first, looks like there's a quest over here. Well, we might as well check it out. It's right here.
At your service.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you later.
You said you needed my help.
I do. It's just... Well, it's not easy to talk about, you know? Someone's been following me. I haven't actually seen anyone, but I can't help feeling someone staring at me all the time. And once, I even heard something.
What did you hear?
The other night, I was woken up by a man's voice. Like he was standing close by and whispering.
Did you understand what the bloke was saying?
Not a word. It didn't sound like Czech.
What did it sound like?
Hungarian. You can't mistake their
Do you think someone's found...
judging by the mumbling. I reckon this is about... But you never know what a creep like him might notice. I'd feel a lot better if you could get...
When did all this happen?
About 2 days ago. I haven't slept.
Has anything else struck?
No,
A shoe?
that's just what's... If both went missing, I just think someone stole them. Yuck.
Let's hope it's nothing serious.
What do you plan to do?
Well, if he really did steal your shoe...
That's not a bad idea. But you'd have to give him...
You've got the other shoe. You can't walk around with one shoe on anyway.
It's not Matt I'm worried about.
If it is a Cuman, I could just go to his commander and tell him.
That might work. Chertan would take care of it. But it's dangerous. Say the wrong... You should be...
All right.
Thank you.
Come here! Track!
Yeah, let's go find this
What
guy.
a mess.
I'm at your service, sir.
Cool. This is why I like having you around, Matt. You're the best dog around, you know that?
What is it, boy? Is this where the shoe thief lives?
What are you doing, prowling about here? Good day, and with you?
Here, Mutt!
Did promise you food.
Look what I have for you.
Guess it is at night that the peeping Tom shows up.
That's Catherine's. So this is where the cumin who won't leave her alone lives.
Wasn't cheap, that's for sure.
Wait, where's Catherine?
Greetings, sir.
Greetings.
That name, and what a pretty colour.
Greetings.
Good to see you. My God, these furry mutts.
Hmm.
So it's you. You're the cumin that keeps bothering the black-haired bath wench. You'll leave her alone. Got it?
Mi van. Nem értem.
What are you on about? You don't understand a word I say, do you? Bathhouse. Das Bad. Washing.
Igen. Aha.
She's scared. Ah! Help! That... Huh? Bathhouse woman.
Mi van? Fél nicht, amor.
See how easily we came to... I found the cumin who was stalking you. He's called Chakan, and I reckon you won't have any more trouble from him.
Oh, thank God. How did you convince him to stop?
I just told him a woman like you wouldn't waste her time with...
And he understood. Have you? And what about my...
Here they are.
Thank God for that. And Henry?
What?
Thank you. You're a good man. I owe you one.
Yeah, kind of the best. Now, what's with all these new quests? Obviously, that's the tournament quest. I think I'm just gonna do one quick tournament and then, get back to it.
Easy. Easy.
Woman of virtue,
Nice
gather
and slow.
round and listen. I have to warn you.
I always go the wrong way.
Whoa. 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 All right.
You're
This is
always
already
welcome
sharp.
here, good sir.
I hope so.
You silly donkey.
Ah, du lieber Gott. Schönen Tag.
Sign me up.
Toll.
Nah, you know,
Pay the entry.
here are the.
I look mail on the or
Oh, well,
of course.
here you are.
The glory there forgive.
Come here, lad.
Now, we'll see a duel between two men, neither of whom is to be trifled with. Tournament champion, Henry of Skalitz.
It's me.
And who's going to face him?
That's more like it.
Stallions, who make sure our citizens can rest easy at night. Though he's also caused
shoes up.
many a restless night for the lasses around here. The ladies would be heartbroken if the stallion became a gelding by accident. So beware, Dirk.
You're the best. Show them what
Enjoy the
for.
duel that will
Oh.
soon follow.
I'm the best.
That's it.
That's right, just like that.
For the glory of Gutenberg, let the duel begin.
Okay, okay.
What a lunge! Did I get that right? A lunge! Such speed! Wait, that's it.
I'm wounded. What the fuck was that?
These actually get harder every time. Or am I just a little rusty? I mean, I'll win.
End of duel. Which contender handles his... No time to lose. Get to it.
A joy to behold.
No, you don't.
End of duel.
Fuck you.
The Lord has decided who will be humbled and to whom will be granted a second victory. The famed and unrivaled Henry of Skalitz
Me. Going on Thatcher?
Now, our honorable swordsmen will show off their skills. Conrad the Kite. And now, he's going to face another brave warrior. Johann Silverfist. Ready? Go for it!
Taste my steel!
End of duel! Overpowered his opponent in the first round. Henry of Scullets, who has already triumphed once today.
What's my strength at? Why does my strength feel so low? Only 24, it is my lowest stat. Ooh.
Let's wish him luck in the next round. And his rival, too. He may still turn the duel around. Contenders, forward! Big mistake, shithead!
Oh, bro, that's a bit of a mistake. Oh, I fell for it again. Alright, now that we gave the people what they want, I don't know what
End of duel! The deed is done! The winner of the sword and shield discipline is a nimble, skilled fencer who has yet to be defeated! Tournament champion, Henry of Scullets!
It's me.
Let's move on!
I need a quick course.
This is the most difficult and most beautiful art of them all, as it combines the best of the others. You're quite right
That should do it.
to look forward to these duels. And now, two great fighters go head to head.
You're really tough.
Tournament champion, Henry of Scullets. Now his skills will be put to the test by a tough bruiser who's well known across the town.
I bet on you. So give it
Yakesh of the Keep, private guard to the wealthy Nas family. Today, he'll fight for their glory,
Glory to House
as well as for the glory of King Sigismund, good friend of Jerome Nas. Who'll taste the glory and who'll feel the sting of defeat? That will soon be decided.
Glory! Yes! Yes! Glory to Gutenberg!
on my
Ready?
belt.
Fight!
That's right, just like that!
Ready?
Useless.
First hit. Oh, good counter.
Hey.
That's
My turn.
Dancing. What a spectacle!
What the fuck was that?
What did he do? My word, that was some nice.
Useless. You can't stand up to this.
What a magnificent strike!
Keep attacking me the same way.
What a spectacle! You with his sword?
2 more hits.
Did I get that?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What a
Come on, man.
Fucker. I feel quite hungry.
Goodbye.
End of duel! He overpowered his opponent. No time to lose. Get to it!
Enough.
End of duel!
Give up.
The fight is over! Welcome our winner! Winner of the Sword and Shield discipline, Henry of Skalitz!
I'm the best.
Nice work, Henry.
Well, I guess I am fully health.
In a moment, we'll see a duel between 2 skilled and seasoned fighters. Conrad the Kite. We know our first contender. Now let's see who'll pit his strengths against him.
Not flawless.
Gerhard Igla. Let your steel ring! Fight!
I feel quite hungry.
He's fucking good.
There we go. There's a little bit of that.
You won't get me. I'm just getting started.
I'm sure you are.
For glory.
Oh. Alright. It keeps getting me.
End of duel.
Gotta get all up in his face.
Tender, secure for the glory of Gutenberg. Let the duel begin. End of duel.
Fur-lined hat.
It's over. All hail the victor of the longsword discipline, who proved his mastery of the blade. Tournament champion, Henry of Skalitz.
Morgan. I just want to
Now
turn.
for the last discipline of today.
I want to.
Great. All right. It's all... Farewell,
To
sir.
our contenders.
Oh, I still have the waiter stuff.
Now, we'll see a duel between two men, neither of whom is to be trifled with. Tournament champion, Henry of Skalitz. And which worthy opponent has Lady Fortune chosen for him? Johann Silverface.
Woman could do better.
Enjoy the duel that will soon follow.
Glory to Henry!
Let me take him out.
Ready?
Yep.
Go for it!
I didn't see where it came from.
Truly.
Did I get that right?
Bad luck.
Fucking good. I didn't see where it came
I didn't know that was possible. He's handy with that thing. It's like a drum. Did I get that? Make him taste
What the fuck was that?
Me and my pure skill.
End of duel! Contender secured. Let your steel ring.
Mercy.
End of duel. You both put up a spectacular fight, but there can only be one winner.
Me.
Tournament champion, Henry of Skalitz.
Oh, that was a good fight.
And now, two great fighters. Ready?
Nope.
Fight!
Die, you wretch! Christ! I'm hit!
End of duel! You... Which contender hand... No time to lose! Get to it!
And I win.
End of duel! People of Gutenberg, behold, undefeated and indomitable, nimble and strong. Those are the qualities of today's free combat champion.
Me.
The famed and unrivaled Henry of Skalitz. Hear ye, people of Gutenberg. This day has come to an end, and so has as our tournament. But the glory of those who have excelled today.
Oh, hey, I stole some
Look
food
what I
for you.
have for you.
Setting sun.
There you go, buddy.
It will endure until they are finally overcome. So God be with you.
I should sell my blacksmith kits.
Here you go. Take it.
I'm probably gonna be using this Lord of Hell helmet for a little bit.
Of the most precious rubies. That!
Guten Tag, mein Herr. Ich bin gleich bei dir.
I'd like to discuss.
Hey, excellent. It was a pleasure doing business with you, sir.
I mean, that looks really good.
I'd like to
I believe I'm going down. No, I haven't been watching. I'm sorry. Too busy doing this.
Sehr, I can. Danke, das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
Apparently not reading chat.
My humble respects.
I look like the biggest noble to walk into the city.
Welcome. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for here, lad.
I'm sure you're right, 'cause I got a ton to sell.
Word about...
God bless.
You see? Thank you. And a
Thank
good
you.
day to you, friend.
Alright, what am I over encumbered with?
Why are you whistling?
What is it? Are you whistling just for fun?
I was whistling to call my horse, but then that guy started calling me out, so I started whistling some more. Alright, let's go join the army.
Ka!
I've got...
Nice and slow.
Church is rotten. Hear what... Oh!
The guy I need to talk to?
Oh, what was I just thinking about? Greetings. What do you need?
Are you the one they call Crow?
I'm only
Oh, why
Crow
am I
to
wearing
good
these gloves?
friends. Which group?
Well, neither, I reckon.
You and a dozen other ne'er-do-wells. Go and ask Gros... Lord Borumlaka, I mean. He's been... You'll fit him better.
Oh, that'd be a waste.
Oh, really?
I fought in the tournament put on by the Kuttenberg City Council.
We're a long way
Didn't you see me fight Zavish von Garbov recently?
I don't have time for that kind of thing. Defeating an experienced knight like...
I'm a blacksmith. That's useful, isn't it? You're bound to...
Aye, we need that. God knows we do. But that doesn't mean
Ugh, damn it, is that still not...
for you to... You're a bit pushed.
I want to serve the king, is all. Sigismund should take things in hand here and impose order, since Wenceslas...
Interesting.
Only I'm not Please.
All right. You know what? I'll go and see Kat.
Who the fuck are you?
My name's Henry, sir, and I want to enlist.
So you turn up and expect us to drop to our knees in awe? Crow, why did you let this fucker in?
I thought you might want to take a look at him. It seems he made a name for himself at the Kuttenberg tournament.
Well, if that's true, but we'll have to try you out first in any case. I have this issue here.
Ah, you're not going on about that stupid charter again, are you? How many more men will you send to find it?
As many as it takes. Don't tell me you're not fed up with being stuck here. So, this is your test, Henry. Either you come back as one of us, or you don't come back at all. What do you say?
Well, that depends. The harder the work, the higher the price.
Christ, he'll fit right in. He hasn't lifted a finger yet, and he already wants his pay.
If he helps us get out of here, he can have mine as well.
Listen up, then. Some of our men have gone missing. 7 of them. And with them a wagon with horses, to be precise. They had a very important cargo they were supposed to take to Sedlitz, but they never arrived there.
It seems they were last seen somewhere between Miskovitz and Rabstein. But that was ages ago. Christ knows where they might be now.
Hang on, why would they go past Miskovitz?
That's what I don't understand.
Do you think someone else?
It's possible.
I don't give a shit what happened to them. They could have been eaten by... There's a very important...
What if there's more than one?
Nothing a yokel like... If there's more than one...
And what should I do when I find...
What do you think? Free them if someone's holding them. Bury them.
What, take down 7?
Do you want to be a fucking soldier or not? All right, then.
All right, I think I understand.
Wait, damn it. You don't know them. Mishek, one of those 7, came back.
And you're only telling me this now?
Go ahead and try.
Mishek was brought back on a cart. Some peasant found the poor... He's been in the infirmary since then. But you can stop by. Maybe the Sawbones will be able to tell you...
And let me tell you, you ain't never...
That's about it, then. Try not to get yourself...
Easy.
Commander Katz sent me. I'm supposed to find the soldiers who went missing. It seems one of them is in your infirmary.
Yes, Mishek. He's lying over there, and will remain lying for long.
But I need to...
Then, when he was brought here, he was mumbling about some wagon on a place called Lota. But then...
Isn't there anything we can do? What if we brew something with mint?
That is not such a bad idea, Henry. One can make a decoction from Varelian and mint, which is called cockerel potion. It will not heal the poor wretch, but it must be very strong. Not like what is...
Hold on.
And is it strong enough?
We'll see.
Very well, friend.
I'm just feeling. Come on me.
What's that?
Nothing.
Wait, something's missing here. It's clear as day. Someone must have stolen it. Where could he have got to? Someone else will I have to track him down.
Good reading.
My hope.
Do you know how it ended?
Well, you see, I don't know how long the camp will be here, but I'll try to help her, and once we move on from here, I'll take her with me. There's always a place.
Now those are the words of a...
Take care, friend.
That's nice.
All right. That doesn't matter now, Mishek.
Who are...
No, we don't have time for introductions. What actually happened?
We were riding to set... We were taking some gifts or something. Carel and Francex talked the others into nicking the stuff and doing a runner, so they jumped me.
The document you were carrying?
I've no idea. The cats didn't tell us anything, and I can't read.
So it was your...
I told them I wouldn't rat on them. But they... Francex pounced on me and stuck a knife in my belly. All I can remember is running somewhere.
I need to know where the rest of the men who were...
I'm not sure. We talked about... Listen,
The brew is wearing off. No, you're not gonna die. But you won't be...
Rest.
A knight held captive here died recently.
Ah, yes. But if they'd let me treat him...
Did they forbid you?
No. Not directly, anyway. But let us say they made it very clear to me.
But there hasn't been a battle.
Exactly. They are bored. So they get drunk and...
Are you certain that knight could still be helped?
Only Allah I can lessen their pain. But who am I to decide whether or not the pain will return? Or if I do have plenty of experience, though. And I think I can recognize who has a chance of...
What was wrong with...
I only saw him very briefly. He was pale. His eyes were bloodshot. He was acting...
So it really was illness?
Well, partly. But...
Thank you. Thanks for your help. I think I know where to go now.
Excellent, my friend. Finally someone who understands my craft a little. Perhaps you could help me. Good luck. Kasik in the man.
I'm always happy to help, especially since I robbed you.
Look what I have for you.
Let us go. I can take on all of them by myself. Dude, I'm doing it in the middle of the night, though.
This way's no good. I'll have to go around.
Armor's not exactly silent.
A wagon in the Prague colors. This must be the missing soldiers. I reckon they won't be too pleased to see me. I have to find the painted chest with the charter, and then make myself scarce.
What? What the fuck are you doing here? Get lost if you value your life? Fuck off! Get him, lad! Ah!
Oh, I fell.
I'll chop you up, you shit! Ah! You're finished. Got you, you swine! Stand and fight, arsehole! I'll chop you up, you shit!
Show what you're made of.
You're finished. You won't get me. Fuck you. Bad luck.
I feel quite hungry!
I wasn't planning on killing you all right here. In fact, it probably would have been better if I just left you be. There you go, you found your way to me. Oh. That's not good. Is there another tournament already, or is that just a quest? Fine, I'll talk to the traveling merchant.
My, what a beautiful...
Who are you?
Do you not recognize the wayfarer?
Of course I do.
I understand, though. That's
Exactly.
my itch. I wander the world while we're at it.
I got nothing good to sell.
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
I'm gonna take my run, so.
Quick!
Let's just try a direct route through. I feel quite hungry.
Go! Quick!
Deforestation is real. See his camp on the horizon.
Ka!
Die there, jeez.
Go!
There you go.
Easy, good horse. Whoa!
What if I talk to Catherine back in first? Okay, I hit my head. Oh. This is not the way to go. This is not the way to go. This is not the way to go. Malfunction.
Come and hear something you won't believe. I've traveled the whole world. Now I will tell you.
Whoa!
Good to see you. Greetings to you two.
You're looking at the Prague Regiment's newest...
I was wondering why I had a sudden urge to kick you. I'll tell Zizka and the others to get ready for the ambush.
Kat said some soldiers of his have gone missing. They had with them some charter they can't...
So what are you doing here? I'm getting fed up.
Well? Do you have any news about what happened to Mandalina?
Oh, Instead of burying that fucking hag alive, they gave her house arrest somewhere in the countryside because...
Well, at least you weren't...
And how can you be so sure? What if it overwhelms her again? She grabs and...
I'm sure they'll hide the knives from her and lock the women up at night.
Damn it, Henry, don't be a fool.
Now she's maybe got away.
For eternity. I'd enjoy the idea of her burning in hell if she were already there. What would you say if I kept telling you to forget about Sig?
But that's different. That helper of hers who really murdered those girls is out of the game. She can't manage it herself.
But what if she is? If anybody else dies because of...
I wouldn't worry about it that much. She got away with it because nobody realized what she was.
Maybe you're right. At least, I hope it's not going to be so bad, eh? There's a solution for everything. And you helped me a lot with it, Henry. I have to reward you. Here. Take it.
Strong shivery snaps. No way. I can save my game so much now.
I've traveled the whole world, and now I will tell you the amazing things.
Don't think I can't see you.
Relax. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Lucky for you.
Okay. Good talk, weirdo. Gotta kill this guy really quick. Oh, is he on the inside? No, it's outside. Yes, he is.
You really won't have anything to drink?
You know it is forbidden for...
I've come about that charter you're looking for.
Have you got it?
Yes.
By Christ, Henry. All them men couldn't find it, and you just come strolling in. And the soldiers who were taking it to Sedlitz? Did you find them as well?
Aye. But they weren't planning to go to Sedlitz. They deserted, and were hiding out in the sawmill near Lahota.
Horsons. Where are they now? What did you do with them?
I took care of them. They got what they deserved.
Well, well, he might look like a stripling, but he's anything but. Nice work. That's your mission accomplished, then. You're one of us from now on, Henry. Here, take our Waffenrock and wear it with pride. And you know what? I think you should get paid right now. And a bit extra, even if I have to go without.
So we can move out from the camp at last?
First things first. You know the first thing every real soldier does when he gets paid? He gets shit drunk! Musa, did you hear that? Henry here found us that stupid document.
And he dealt with the traitors. Perhaps even too well for my taste.
Let them rot in hell, the Horsens.
And what now? Will you head out for Sedlitz?
The sooner the better. Don't tell me you'll miss me.
It is just that you have not finished telling me the story of George and the dragon.
Really? All right, but telling a story like that needs a proper drink first. You too, Henry. Drink.
As you command, sir. To the Praggers.
Long live the Praggers. At last, I don't have to drink alone. Moose is not much of a drinking companion, see?
Alcohol and gambling may have their uses, but they are also sinful. And much more sinful than beneficial. I mean, look at yourself. A man should have 4 humors in his body. But you have replaced them all with alcohol.
You're no saint yourself. I've heard from the bathhouse wenches how you can't take your eyes off them.
Every creature is beautiful and noble. For Allah created them thus. I'm just admiring his work.
You've got a way with words, I'll give you that. All the more reason I don't understand why you don't drink and play dice.
I simply do not want to.
But I fucking do. So come on, Henry. You'll play with me at least.
Nah, why not?
That's the spirit.
Careful, friend. Winning money of the cap...
Kind of thinking that.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
Probably, they nerfed my dice.
Yes, that'll do. That's enough for me.
Dude, nice.
If I was you, I'd take it. What can you do?
Job.
Great! I won! That's the way it's fucking done.
Damn it. Oh well, you were better.
Come now, don't start blubbing. And now for a drink.
You're drinking with the enemy.
And so St. George hops on his white steed, and he rides to the lake, where he sees a huge mountain with a cave at the bottom. Stench of sulfur, it's wafting from it. And so he shouts at the top of his lungs into the cave and says, "Come out, dragon! I challenge you to a fight!" And so, all of a sudden, the mountain moves, and massive dragon looks down at George and says, "Sir Knight, I accept your challenge, but why the fuck are you shouting up my arse?" I love that, sir. Up his arse.
Sir, you have to come with me quickly. The surgeon too.
Can't you see we're in the middle of serious debate?
No, please, come quickly, before it's too late.
What's going on?
This is Chatan. He leads the Cumans.
3 siblings.
He has been stabbed. Tuts bezeni. Kitchen arrest.
Who did it?
We will not get anything out of him in this state. We must get him to the infirmary before he bleeds to death.
Someone, please explain to me. What the fuck is going on here?
They said they just found him like this.
These two, they were on guard in the tower, and out of the blue they heard a scream.
When his men find out about this, we'll be lucky to not end up in the same position as him.
We've got to move him quickly. He's in plain sight here.
Quick, before it's too late.
I'll help you with him.
You two, go to the gate. Don't let anyone in. You got it? What are your orders, Lord of Burramlaka?
What do you think? Catch the bastard who did it!
Well, that never would have occurred to me. We're lucky to have you here.
Don't make me mad. If your men had done their sentry duty properly, we could have spared ourselves this fuck-up.
I'll deal with Aldebert and Radovan, don't you worry. But now we have to do something.
All right. You search this place, and I'll go to see Chertan in the infirmary.
Right now? What good can you do there? Be better if you help me here.
Do what I said and don't concern yourself with me. I'll go where I want, when I want.
Fine. Go to hell for all I care. So, Henry, Chertan's at death's door. Musa is up to his elbows in his guts. Grozov won't do a fucking thing. I'd like to hear any suggestions.
Well, the most important thing is to keep this hushed up. Things will really go to shit if anyone finds out.
It's true. Doesn't take much to get that Kuman rabble's blood up. I don't want to end up in a goulash. We're gonna have to sort this out. Being a commander here is a right pain in the arse. Soldiering was different in my day. Nobody would have dared stab an officer right in the camp. Kurva! You know what, soldier? I'm gonna go and take care of something in my tent for a while. And you?
All right.
What do you fucking mean, rat? Fucking and drinking until they're all slaughtered.
Well, well. So the watchmen were boozing instead of watching.
Here you go. Take it.
And lo and behold, where might this trail of blood lead to? Yeah, Catherine was right. I'll never get such a massive cannon out of here. I have to get Katz to move it out of the camp somehow. Oh, there's powder all over the place. One spark and the whole store will be blown sky high. Are the soldiers really so lax? Or could there be more to it than that?
I think they're planning on blowing it up.
Someone washed off some blood here. A dagger in a pool of blood. Jesus, that must be the one Chertan was stabbed with. But there's nothing special about it. It's the kind ordinary soldiers carry. Trying to find its owner will probably be futile.
Track. Here, Mutt.
So this is where Chertan lives. That's one serious lock. There must be something important inside. So Grozov owes Chertan money. Sakra.
Here you go. Take it.
Give up!
Easy! I surrender!
Felt like return what you've stolen.
How dare you! Do you have any idea?
Oh,
Plus I have no sausage on. Oh, finally sound like I can level up my drinking.
Was it you who found Cherry?
Aye. Me and my comrade.
I need to ask you
I don't know nothing.
You really didn't see anything? You're standing there on the tower, and you don't hear a man...
Are you deaf?
No, I believe you. But that only tells me you weren't taking your guard duty.
Well...
What's possible?
It's...
Oh, Christ.
No! We might have just shut one eye for a moment, but we'd have noticed if anything happened there. But before Churton started yelling, it was...
What did you do when...
It all happened so fast. Before we could come to our senses...
Crow?
Aye. He heard the racket and came to see what was going on. And I'll tell you, when he saw Churton, he went as pale, but he snapped out of it quick and told us to wait for him to go and get cats. If it wasn't for him, Churton would have bled to death there.
As far as I know...
Him? God's teeth. He's the most annoying bloke I've ever met.
Anyone can be a bit of a...
But he he never stops banging on about the most run-of-the-mill things. Like, he was living in a cave and... I tried to tell him I'm not fucking interested. Between you and me, it's quite a relief that this business with Churton...
How did you find...
I remember we heard someone yelling.
Right. Did you... The guards back there on the tower.
Pigs? Don't they know only the command? I'll punish them. Let's hope Churton can tell us something. Come on.
Where the fuck have you been all this time? While you lot have been playing with cocks up there.
What? Musa couldn't...
That fucking sawbone of yours finished. He took one of his pagan potions and...
Can someone explain...
Churton's dead. Not from his wounds. He was poisoned, but he could not be more...
How dare you,
Calm down, sir.
When Churton was brought here, he was bleeding heavily. Then I gave him some wine to prepare him for treatment. But what was not usual was that he started...
I'd bet it was the wine that killed him. There's lots of poisons you could add to it, and nobody would notice. Well, until it's too late, of course.
You are probably right, my friend.
How come you even have wine here? You keep saying you're not allowed to drink.
As I said, I give it to wounded men to ease their pain and for certain It is not all that common in my country. But I follow the teachings of the great scholar Ibn Sina. I tried other alcohol as well. But drinking mead makes my patients worse. And if I give them beer...
That's enough. Keep an eye on...
Wait, sir. I have no idea what happened here. Churton was stabbed first, wasn't he? And Musa was with me in my tent...
So? He's in...
With one of the half...
Are you sure you're not trying to...
I beg your pardon.
Don't try that on me.
I will happily take an oath. I may not be a nobleman like you, but that doesn't mean I don't have my...
There's no way Musa is to blame. Even if he wanted to kill...
The lad's right.
Might I...
You can be glad you...
Please, sir. Give me some time, and we won't leave this place until we clear this up.
So I'm supposed to let a murderer go and put up with you in my camp meanwhile...
But, sir...
Silent! Musa will remain under guard in his tent. He will not speak to anyone. And my advice to you two is to sit on your asses and twiddle your thumbs. If word gets out that...
Where do you think you're going, Henry? Stay here and talk. What do you say to all?
Well, sir, I may not understand what all this is about.
I'm glad we see. That's what I'd like to. We have to find the real murderer as quickly as possible. But what do I know about that?
What is this?
He's a crown official who makes sure the law is enforced in this land. His people catch and try all. Sigismund may not have appointed one yet, but I've heard he's put Stever of Stevers in charge of this kind of thing. And if that's true, and Gorzov brings him here, we're all in the shit.
Who is this?
A real big cheese, lad. You don't get that.
You really don't.
How could I?
But Grozov.
And there's no way I can. But
me?
Who else? I need help. Someone I can trust. And you have to get rid of the guard somehow.
All right.
Good idea. Grozov's men are all blockhead.
How much time do we have for
2 days at most, I'd say. Then Sigurd and Henry.
Ah, you've been loitering around where you shouldn't have. And don't think you've been you'll pay a fine.
Please. This is all just...
Oh,
Good day to you.
Good day. Good day.
That bastard. We're stuck here because of him. I hope Musa will know what to do.
My pants different. No, same pants. Now I have to wear this crappy thing.
Stop, you bastard!
But Katz himself sent me.
Then you'll have to shout out the message.
Huh.
That's what I'd like to know. You...
Don't ask me.
It's always us common soldiers.
Look, why don't you go for a walk or something? Who knows what's happening?
And leave him unguarded? You again? Once more?
But I'm Musa's assistant.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear.
Henry?
Now, to hell with Grozov. Katz believes you didn't do it.
I truly appreciate that. Tinge sire.
What?
It is a proverb from my country. It means the road to truth has many twists and turns.
Well, we'll straighten them all out. Don't worry. But I'm gonna need your help. Did Chertan say anything before he died?
He tried to, but my Hungarian is not as good as I thought. He was coughing so much that I could not understand anything.
What about that wine? Could I take a look at it?
Lord Grozov poured it away in anger before you arrived, so that I could not poison anyone else, he said.
He poured it away? When it could have helped us? The wine was evidence.
Evidence that here in Bohemia you will drink, even vinegar. It smelt and looked the same, as always. Except perhaps it was a little more cloudy.
Where was the wine from, actually?
A bathhouse maid brought it to me along with my clean laundry. A very pretty Catherine.
Catherine?
Absolutely. But I doubt that she was mixed up in this. Chertan was not. The wine must have been poisoned here.
What happened when you brought Chertan?
I already told you everything. We laid him on the table. Crow. Then I gave him some wine to soon after.
And what happened?
Then the noble lord of Borum.
All right.
I have done some thinking about that. The best thing would be to investigate the poison. Every poison has different effects. If we discover what poison was used on Chet...
How can we identify?
That is not hard. I examine the dead body. I find the symptoms of the poison. That is...
And could I help you? So I may not be as learned as you, but I do know how much...
Excellent, my friend. Maybe we can... The first thing to do is to go to Chetan's... You must remember everything. In the infirmary, you'll find a chest. Take from it, you can read.
Aye.
Excellent. The chest is locked.
You have a whole book?
I bought it, but please.
Right. Who do you think?
I have no idea. Who do you think is the prize?
What about Stephen?
And he carried Chertan to the infirmary with me. So?
Well?
And I would bet that it was one of us who was there. And because it cannot be you, me, or Katz, that leaves Grozav, Stephen. Someone should question them all. Maybe.
Well,
I am very grateful.
Hey?
Alright, let's go.
Good to see you.
God be with you.
Which causes certain gas, small quantities, unnecessary. Better sell some wine, a handful of wormwood.
Right, I've learned something about poisons. Now I should examine Chertan's body. All right, Holy Mary, Mother of God, don't let me miss anything, and forgive me for what I'm doing to this unfortunate wretch. He looks a bit ruddy, but I can't see anything strange here. I suppose the murderer surprised him. And... what a stench! He coughed up some blood, all right, but he also threw his guts up. There's no... That's a no. Why would someone kill him in the most heavily guarded part of the camp, instead of trying to lure him outside? Several stab wounds in the belly. The murderer definitely knew what he was doing. Almost everything is covered in blood. I can't see anything ripped or sliced off. There's nothing missing. Whoever killed him. He looks horribly rigid and contorted. Nothing strange here except the stiffness and broken nails. Could he have dug his nails? And what's this here? Something that looks like warts. But did the poison cause them? Completely rigid. Oh, Christ. I've heard it happens to the dead, but that much? That'll have to do. He had spasm, he shot himself, warts or lesions on his hands, as red as a poppy. But that could be from drinking, or I mustn't forget anything.
Christ.
The doll maker? No, it's Kiss of Death. Maybe it's a lullaby? I think it's Kiss of Death.
I imagine it? I must be mad.
I read that book of yours. What do you mean?
To hell with it.
The potion is called Kiss of Death. It causes vomiting, cramps, boils, and rapid death.
This name means nothing to me. I suppose, but if you think the symptoms, are you sure it was that poison? Were there not more in... That does not now...
But I'll figure it
now. We can only hope that the murderer has not...
You said that the suspects are Groza...
Wait a moment.
Of course.
First, you should know that I am grateful for what you are doing. But I cannot stop thinking about how brilliantly you dealt with Mishek. Why would someone with your abilities want to enlist? I do not suspect you of Tertan's murder. Of course, it is all... People have just been sitting around for months here. And
well, that's a good thing.
Tell me the truth. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about. Is this some kind of loyalty test or something? I'm just doing what I'm told to do. Is there something wrong with that?
I have more important things to do than to try to trick you. I am asking you sincerely, as a friend, who are you?
Fine.
All right. I'll try to trust you. Maybe I'm not King Sigismund's most ardent supporter.
I knew it! I could tell straight away that you were cleverer than others in this camp.
You're pleased? Aren't you a courtier of his?
It was not my first choice. Or do you think I long to spend half my life in some dirty tent?
How did you come to be in Sigismund's court?
That is a long story. I once served Sultan Bayezid. Although the Osmans are not that welcoming to my people, the Sultan at the time received envoys from all over the world, so I was useful. But soon after, we found ourselves at war with Tumur and his Golden Horde. Luckily, that is, luckily for me, and I managed to persuade the Sultan to send. I am sure you understand that I did not want to wait for, but let us just say that King Sigismund did not show me the respect, instead of making me his counselor and physician.
Well, you could go elsewhere if you don't like it here.
I am grateful to you, my friend, but I must refuse. I have had many because I am a total coward. I would be very happy to get away from here, and perhaps even return home. So I think it will be best.
You know nothing. I know nothing.
And this conversation never took place.
I better go and search.
Good luck. I am...
Excuse me.
Where the hell did a common soldier get so much money? Something stinks here.
My 3 is fully maxed.
What is this strange letter? Nothing good, I'm sure. Nails? Is Crow planning on building a cottage instead of a tent? But they're covered in some kind of dirt. Oak. And dry as a bone. The water smells of flowers of some kind. Like roses? Hold on. Nails, rosewater, oak bark. They're all used to brew Kiss of Death. No, I doubt that pair of drunks could have killed Chertan even if they wanted to. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Oh, did not mean to sleep. Oh, time to get back up.
There's nothing here. I reckon those two really are innocent.
I think it's Crow. He was there at the scene. There to take the guy away.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
He's the camp commander, but it looks like a pauper lives here. I reckon Grozov's fallen on hard times. At least he hasn't had to sell his armor to buy booze yet. Grozov doesn't strike me as a keen reader. How could anyone drink all this? Oh, that's valerian, I believe. It helps relieve pain, but it's also used to make Dollmaker potion. But Chertan was poisoned with Kiss of Death. Or was he?
Hmm. Read a book, mate. I'd like to ask a couple of questions about Chertan's murder.
I have a couple of questions of my own. What actually happened?
It's even more complicated than that.
Go ahead and ask then, but quietly.
Where were you when Chertan was poisoned?
Where do you think? In my tent. After I helped take him...
You just went off?
No. I doubled the guard, drew up the orders. When something like this happens, people like me have lots to do all of a sudden.
It was you who came to tell us that Chertan had been stabbed, wasn't it? How did you get involved in the first place?
Me? I was close by, that's all. My tent is right below the palisade. And when the two guards found Chertan, they ran to get me.
Hold on. The two guards said otherwise. They said they found Chertan and were discussing what to do when you turned up. By yourself.
Is that what they said? It's possible. I can't remember now. And anyway, how am I supposed to remember all this shit?
Are you sure you don't want to tell me what really happened?
All right. You want the truth, so I'll tell you the truth. In fact, I really was up top. It's because I had to keep an eye on you.
Me? Why, for Christ's sake?
You really don't know? You may have been given our colours, but you're still a stranger. But it seems you're a decent fella. So...
Tell me more about this.
What about it? There's a cannon and some powder there. We built it a few days after we arrived. If it blew up, the whole place. And if someone didn't happen to set fire to it, someone else might have robbed...
Oh, except for...
Very droll. Aye, but now...
Someone who has access to the commander's tents up top, who could use the coin he'd get for the black powder, but saying that name out loud...
Dangerous as fuck, Henry. You'd better be careful.
Well, you think I'm mistaken?
I'm not saying that.
I found this dagger close to the place where Chertan... I've been doing a lot of...
What's that?
Well, it's just that I found a couple of interesting things in your town.
No.
Calm down. If I wanted to snitch on you, I'd go...
Well, let's say you might...
You know something about them.
Maybe a little.
Why would anyone...
Maybe it wasn't about Chertan. Maybe someone wanted to do something in the ammunition...
In the ammunition store?
Trying to bluff...
What?
It might make it... Let's say Sigismund has a lot of enemies who are planning something big, and it'd come in very handy if someone gave the king a setback before that. There's sure to be dozens of saboteurs all over...
I should probably... Let's say I'm not a great supporter of...
Let me finish my work. We can put the blame for Chertan's murder on Groz...
What, accusing an innocent man?
So...
But there's one condition. The storeroom doesn't blow up until we set off for Sedlets.
Ah, so that's why you're here. All right, I can arrange. With a bit of luck, we'll be long gone when it blows. But first, we have to get rid of Groz. I have a poisonous plant here. Put it in the chest in his tent, and at the trial...
That won't be necessary. I've been in his tent.
Really? Christ, there's more to him than meets the eye. Oh, and don't try to double...
So it is Crow. Do I turn in an innocent man, or do I... I mean, they're all the enemy, right? Hold on, shouldn't matter.
I've traveled the whole world. Now I will tell you the amazing things I've seen and experienced.
Dude, people are trying to sleep.
South, I saw a land without end, all covered in sand, hot, dry, with no fresh
Can't remember which Catherine's sleeping.
We have to talk.
I hope it's important. The less...
Oh, you bet it's important.
All right. You're not involved in...
No. But I have to find the murderer. Kat said...
That old sod. He's never gonna get...
Musa said that Chertan was poisoned with wine you brought to the info...
Do you think I'm stupid? It's the same gut rot everyone...
Musa said it...
I don't know anything about that.
Unless some... I think I know how
Good work, Henry. But like every man, you prefer boasting to hard work. Shishka is waiting.
I don't understand how you always get people to tell you...
We women have it in our blood.
What?
No, you rogue. Knowing how to...
It'd be good to learn.
I can't...
I'd like to learn if you...
I can't...
I can't teach you, but I want to learn a few that I can't teach you. So.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
I imagine it? I heard something.
Beautiful, but empty. No poison. I wouldn't mind a piece of that. For pain, exhaustion, fever, all healing remedies.
What else is there to look at?
I'll get you! Good to see you.
God be with you. How's the watch going? How did you find...
We heard yelling, and there was Chertan.
There were two of...
Him, the best, the thing I'd never...
Right. I found out all I could. I reckon...
That fast? Go and find some more evidence. So...
I already searched this time. What else am I supposed to search?
Are you 5 years old? Stop that! Huh? Hey? I heard something. To hell with it.
Why did you leave your country of birth?
That is a very personal question, and we are not that well acquainted.
Oh.
Calm down!
No
I surrender!
The executioner's sharpening his axe for you.
There's nothing here. Moose is definitely not to blame.
Alright, well. Sleep until the morning, I guess? Oh, there's my chest. Alright, let's go.
At your service, sir.
Fell off the wrong man. Because we don't like King Sigismund.
Right. I found out.
My word, you're bristling with confidence. In the meantime...
Well then, gentlemen. I understood from your letter roughly what happened, and I trust we can settle the matter quickly and quietly. But before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in you, but you don't seem to be up to the task.
That's not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them into a proper military camp. Everything here is as it should be.
Only your soldiers seem to die.
There are always problems, but as you can see, I can deal with them. We caught Musa of...
Sir,
I was waiting. Tell me, why should I believe the word of a low-born drunkard?
Musa...
And who...
That is Henry, sir. One of my best soldiers. He just doesn't know when to...
Let him speak, then. I'm sure... Tell me, lad, why...
Sir, people don't murder each other for no reason. They murder mostly for revenge or profit, and Musa had no motive. You can ask everyone in the camp. Musa never had any quarrel with Chertan.
But if it wasn't Musa, who did kill Chertan?
Chertan was killed by the camp commander, Grozov of Boromlaka.
What?
You scum! How dare you!
Silence!
You aren't going to let this peasant insult me, are you, sir? You should cut him down to size.
That can wait. First, I want to know how he came up with this insolent claim. And start at the beginning. What happened that night by the powder store, by your reckoning?
So Grozov owed Chertan a lot of money, but he didn't want to pay up. So he got rid of him.
How dare you!
Are you trying to tell us you are not in debt, Sir Grosov?
Surely you'll believe a nobleman, sir. Does this boy have any proof?
Chertan had a letter of debt hidden in his chest. It says Sir Grozov owes him a fortune.
You've been rifling through that poor man's things? What else did you steal? I'll have your hand chopped off, you louse.
But Sir Grosov, why are you getting so worked up over this simple fellow? You don't have anything to hide, do you?
Me? Of course not.
See then? We shall continue. What happened next? You carried Cherton to the infirmary? Isn't that right, Sir Musa?
Yes, sir. There, I gave him...
It seems someone...
Grozov went to the infirmary a little before me and Katz. He could easily have had time to poison the wine Musa gave to Cherton.
What say you, Sir Musa?
It cannot be ruled out.
Well, Sir Grozov, what actually happened?
Why are you all still listening to that dung grubber? Where would I get hold of poison?
You brewed it up yourself. I found lots of valerian in your tent, which is used to make dollmaker potion. And that's exactly what was used to kill Chertan, sir.
That's enough. You'll die, you liar.
Silence! I've heard more than enough. Sir Grozov, you will come with me.
Me?
The king will not stand for wrongdoing among his nobles. That must be punished.
But I didn't do anything.
Don't make this harder than it need be.
Keep away from me.
Calm now, sir. Calm down.
Shut up, you worm. It's all your fault anyway. I won't let you put this on me. You hear? You're mine.
Oh.
Don't
Mercy.
try that on me.
I surrender.
Hey, get it!
Well, Sir Stibor, one problem is cleared up, and another one takes its place.
I wouldn't say that. We've rid the king of one idiot. It's just a pity Cherton had to die because of it. And I apologize to you, Sir Musa, for the unpleasantness you suffered.
My head will remain on my shoulders.
What will happen to the...
That is not your concern. I will personally take command. You just get rid of the corpse and clear out the royal tent for me.
With pleasure. We won't be staying long anyway, will we, Henry?
As you command, sir.
And then I do command, soldier. Go and pack.
Have I got time to stop by the baths? There's something I need to sort out there.
All right, but hurry. I don't intend to make the journey in the dark just because you want to dip your wick one last time.
Heyo.
Excuse me.
Alright, but that's gonna be for next time's adventure, because I gotta get going. But the next adventure will happen here in the lair.